So let me welcome our guest, Alex. He is the founder of ChiRex NFT project in Chia, and it's very popular recently in the Chia ecosystem. So why not you introduce yourself first, Alex?
Yeah, no worries, man. So, yeah, my name's Alex. I'm the founder of ChiRex NFT project, and I'm from Australia. So I'll keep that one short and sweet.
So why are the image hashes wrong? And why are so many NFT burned? And why are there the whales when you launched your NFT?
Straight to the hard questions, eh? So
Sorry, but
you
that's
are
from
straight to
community.
business. Yeah, you straight to business. I like it. The best way. What's it
Okay.
called? All right. So basically, I'm mainly an artist. My friend is a developer. He's pretty new to Chia, and what actually happened is he hashed the metadata to the wrong IPFS for photos on IPFS. So I ended up hashing to a different project's photos. And as you know, with NFTs, you can't go back on that. So basically, he had to burn the whales since obviously they weren't ChiRexes, and yeah, then he started again, and then he got it right this time, and hashed it to my uploads on IPFS.
Okay, that's makes sense. So do you have experience and skills for NFT project, especially for Chia before? Is your project original and or immigrate from other projects on other chains? Alex.
So my project is completely original. Me personally, I'm new to Chia, so this is something I've been taught by my friend and told me to bring my art over to Chia. The project was originally made for Ethereum, but once I heard about Chia, I thought I'll give it a chance, But in short, I've got a lot of experience in NFTs. I've been in the space for about two years now. I watched the Bored Apes mint. I watched the Crypto Punks mint. I watched the Crypto Kitties mint. Like, I've been there from the start, and I've watched a lot of things. Personally, I've got a couple one-of-one collections on OpenSea, which one has about 10 artworks in it, and the other one has about 55, but no major project. This is my first where I feel confident to start a major project where I feel like I have the experience and the connections now to grow this project into something special.
So how many people are there in your team?
So in my team, it's basically just me and my friend Chia Reapers, but Chia Reapers isn't really part of my team. He's a friend that helped me get into the Chia space. And basically my plan is, so since I've brought my artworks and I plan to bring my pixel art like specifically only for Chia, I want to see where the community wants this to go. And then from that point, I will start to build the team and form the team around what our objective is. I don't want to make a team that's based on something that the community doesn't want. So as the community grows and shows me which way they want this to go, and that's when I'll start to bring in a team and bring in the right people for the right positions.
So how do you feel to get involved into a Chia community? What's your directly feeling about the community?
Well, I like this question because from what I've seen, getting into the Chia community literally is like, it's like when I first got into Ethereum. Like when NFTs first started, everyone was so happy. Everyone's developing, they're making new things. Everyone's happy to help each other. No one says no, everyone's happy. No scams happen. You know what I mean? When the scams started happening, the vibe started changing, But what I feel for Chia is we right at the start of something big, you know, and I feel like the support that I've gotten, even from the Dexers, like Dex Space, Mint Garden, just support that I'd never get on Ethereum. You know, it's really like I'm extremely bullish on Chia.
Okay, so let's discuss more about the artworks. So how were these artworks, the dinosaurs, created, and how long did it take before you launch it to the market?
So I actually started the design maybe 4 or 5 months ago. That's when I first came up with the design. My son loves dinosaurs, so I'm always drawing them anyways, you know. So I come up with the design, and it was completely off the top. That was my whole point of I wanted a collection that came straight from my mind. No references, nothing like that. Just completely original from the heart, from my mind, you know. So I did that. I've put hundreds of hours into it. Maybe if I wanted to be specific, probably 150 hours, close to, you know what I mean, when it comes to traits and all that. But the program that I used is I used Asperite. That's a specific program for pixel art, and also Pixarchy. So Asperite for PC, Pixarchy for iPad. Both very, very good programs for pixel art.
Normally, we have an idea to create some artworks. We have original inspiration from our experience or history. So actually, Alex, I want to know, are you a fan of dinosaurs? do you watch many cartoons or movies about the
Yeah.
dinosaurs before?
Yeah, so when I was a kid, I loved dinosaurs, you know what I mean? Every dinosaur cartoon, show, movie, Jurassic Park, all of it. I love dinosaurs. I always wished I had a pet dinosaur when I was a kid. so I always get my dad to draw me dinosaurs when I was a little boy, you know? And as I grew up and had my own kids, I found that my kids love dinosaurs as well. And now they're always asking me to draw dinosaurs. So it kind of brings me back to my childhood, you know. So I always got a place in my heart for it because I spent so much of my time loving dinosaurs and inspired by them when I was a kid.
So is the project planning to be a pure PFP, or do you have any other plan or roadmaps for that project? And beside the Twitter, do you have any other social media methods for the fans to communicate interactive with you?
Yeah, so basically, I do have a lot of plans in my head for the project. I don't want it to be just specifically a PFP project. Like, I'm hoping that if the community was liking the idea of me creating some sort of game around it, because like I can animate pixel art, I can create pixel art. All I need is really a developer. So if the like a game developer. So and I've been in talks with a few people as well since launching the project. So if it came down to it and the community wanted to see a game or some sort of something fun to come out from the project, even like some sort of pixelated TV, like not TV show, but kind of show, you know what I mean? Animation, little short movies, you know what I mean? I'd be happy to push it in that direction. But at the end of it's up to the community what they want, you know. I'm doing this for the community, and I'm doing it obviously for myself as well because I love the project. My heart's in it. Right now I've only got Twitter, but I do have a bit of experience in Discord. And if I found that people did want me to create a Discord, I'd be happy to make one for ChiRex NFT. So basically, it's up to the people, which I listen to everyone, you know what I mean? And what they want is what I'll take in and most likely do if the majority want that, you know?
So how you mentioned ChiRex. How did you meet ChiRex, and how his relationship with this project, and he introduced you to the Chia blockchain. That's him.
Yeah. And but before I answer that one, I would say as well, I'd love any collaborations. You know how you ended the last question, your last question. Yeah, any collaborations, man, I'm open to all. You know, but yeah, so yeah, I've known ChiRex for a long time now. I think maybe a year and a half we've been, or maybe about a year, we've been friends in the space. On Ethereum blockchain, we would talk a lot and talk about what we're doing, and we become good friends in the space. You know, a small group of us, we always, if we find something, we show the group, you know, try all win together. And yeah, so basically I heard about Chia from another friend, but didn't make a move on it until Chia Reapers. He kept saying to me, "You got to check out Chia. You got to check out Chia. Here, I'll help you. You know, I'll help you." And I was like, "Yeah, all right. I'm gonna try it because I trust him. He's my good friend. You know." And yeah, I moved to Chia, and I thank God that I moved to Chia because I think this was one of the best moves that I made in my whole time in NFTs, and I've done a lot of things.
So, is that space the name of that Ethereum NFT Twitter space, Omakase? As I remember,
Yeah.
I was there, and I got one airdrop the NFT from them.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's a
Omakase
frog
do a
or
lot of
something.
projects.
Frog. It's a
Yeah,
frog.
the Pepe Liberation Army.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I know that.
Yeah.
Omakase, yeah. Okay. So, did you follow any other NFT projects on Chia? Do you have any favorite projects in Chia?
Yeah, I do. So I really like. I'm gonna just get the exact name for it so I don't get it wrong. I love the Ultimate Farmers Club. That to me, that's one of the most like amazing artworks that I've seen in an NFT project since getting into the space. Even like with all like different artworks from all blockchains, that the artwork from that is amazing. And I come to find out that the person that is founder of that or co-founder of that project actually owns some of my NFTs from Ethereum. And we realized that we're actually friends, you know what I mean? And yeah, he's a really good guy, you know what I mean? So I'm very bullish on that project and hoping to get in. You know, obviously Chia Reapers, good friend of mine, I trust him, and I really want to, I'm bullish on what he does. I know that whatever he does, he puts his whole heart into it. And I really like the Chia Friends project, man. I knew about it from way before I knew about Chia or any of that. I seen the artworks in the project first on Twitter, and I don't know too much about it, but I really like the fact that it's pixel art and it's cool. So yeah, those will definitely be the three projects that I keep my eye on at the moment.
So, for me personally, I really don't understand pixel artworks because I think it's a very young people style, not for me. So, how long have you been in the pixel art works? Do you have that experience?
Yeah. That's interesting that you say that, because did you never play Mario Brothers or Sonic?
I did very long ago.
Yeah, Street Fighter. That's all pixel art, you know. And for us as pixel artists, especially, I'm born in I'm 32 years old. Yeah, so when I was a kid, I grew up on Mario, Street Fighter, Nintendo games, you know, and it's kind of the nostalgia of pixel art brings me back to that time. You know what I mean? And I think that's why a lot of people love it so much, because it brings us back to the time when that was the best graphics that we had. You know, when we would play a game, that there was no better graphics than 64-bit. 128-bit, you know, and yeah, I think that's kind of the reason why.
Okay. Anyway, I just don't understand. That's a good explanation, I think. So do you have any advice to the NFT buyers and collectors or investors? Do you have any suggestion?
Yeah, of course. So my basically the best advice that I'd be able to give anyone is just listen before you talk. So when you come into spaces and maybe you've got groups of people talking about things, the best thing to do is just listen. I listened for maybe 6 months before I ever gained the courage to get up in the spaces and started talking. But I think your best ally in NFTs is like having friends. So to have friends, because there's no way we can all see everything. You'll drive yourself crazy trying to see everything that's going on, like in the space of all the blockchains, and it's just too much. So the best thing you can do is to find friends with different interests, maybe some into gaming, some into developing, some into art, whatever, you know what I mean? And just, yeah, kind of you bring all that information together, and then I think that's the biggest advice I could give, you know what I mean? Just networking it's massive in the space.
Yeah, that's very important for communicate each other. So I think the communication is very important for both Western and China community, and we should understand each other and think about others. That's very important.
100%.
Okay. So now it's time for online Q&A. If anybody has any question, want to ask Alex, could you please raise your hands? Okay. Anyone?
Can you please introduce your project a little bit more? For example, like how many are you going to produce? How do you plan to design the rarity? How many series do you have? Like what kind of series are you planning to do in the future?
Yeah, cool. So basically it's a 1,000 supply. So there's 1,000 ChiRexes. The rarity has already been uploaded to a few dexes that I can maybe chuck in the description because I can't think of it off the top of my head. But basically I plan to move forward with airdrops. So to anyone that holds the ChiRex, is basically this is the start. This is the beginning of my journey to Chia. So whoever holds these 1,000 ChiRexes, or as many as they want of these ChiRexes, will basically have a ticket to anything that I do in the future. Any airdrop that I do, any more art that comes out, the ChiRexes are the genesis. It's where it all this is where it all began.
Okay. What's the floor price on your project?
I think last time I checked, well, I'm selling them they go for 0.2.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure the floor's the same as what I'm selling for. So I'm not sure. I don't think it's been undercutted, but last time I checked, it's just a normal selling price. There's still 600 left, and they go for 0.2 Chia each.
Do you have a free airdrop?
Yeah, eventually there will be airdrops, and they will be free to any Chia holders. I'm currently, I haven't told nobody this, and maybe people have seen it or figured it out, but I've started to create baby ChiRexes. I'm not sure exactly how they're gonna be, where I'm gonna go with it, but I can guarantee that any ChiRex holders are automatically entitled to the airdrop of baby ChiRexes, and anything in the future that I do with this project, ChiRex is the genesis. So that it's an automatic, like it's an automatic pass to whatever I do. You know, they're my early supporters. You know, the ones that believe in me from the start.
Is the moving dinosaur like kind of rare than others? Is there a difference between the price and the design on the moving one? Between the moving one and the static one?
No difference in price, but difference in rarity, because there's only I think 91 or 92 moving ones, but they're all been the same price up to this point. I've got 2 left in the wallet that a lot of people are asking for. I'm just trying to figure out with a vote. I'm doing a poll to figure out whether I should auction them off or put them up randomly at random times for anyone to get it at 0.2.
How many pixels do you, like? How many
Frames. How many frames
How
in
many
the,
frames
in
do you
the
have?
GIF?
In the GIF, like the one moving one?
So I think the moving one is only a few frames, maybe two or three or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's only 2 frames. But in future, I plan to make hopefully some legendaries that I'm figuring out how to distribute them. But the legendaries will kind of be like, if you've seen on the ChiRex Twitter page, I've been putting up some more more detailed gifts that they're more like they got more picture and that you can see more with it. You get what I mean? It's like it shows more animation.
So, any more questions? Are you shy? Don't be shy. We are cheers.
Yeah, I answer anything, any question.
Yeah.
How are you planning to use the XAHs that you receive from selling your artwork?
Well,
Buy dinner?
yeah. Feed my children, and then what's it called? I've got plenty of different reasons that I'm gonna use to put into the project. Like obviously, I'm living off funds that I make from the project, but also I'm gonna use them funds to also hire people, to support people that support me. You know what I mean? The people that come through and they show me their support and they're creating things like say memes or like I appreciate that stuff. So whether I pay them in Chia for saying thank you, or whether I give them a ChiRex or like I'm all about giving back. And I think when you start giving back, that's when you receive. You get what I'm saying? I feel like the only reason that all this good stuff has happened to me is because I was giving so much before this, you know, and helping so much, giving so much of my time. And I think that's just in my nature to give back to the people.
Like what's your like expectation for the price like in the future for selling like each ChiRex?
Well, I post up a lot of memes and they say 1 ChiRex equals 1 Chia. That's the plan.
Yeah, that's 5 times higher. Okay.
What do you think about other Chia ecosystem NFT projects? For example, like Chia Friends and UFCG you mentioned, and other things that you didn't mention, like something like Space Dogs and Bulldog.
See, that's one that I completely went over the top of my head. I forgot all about it. But Space Dog, yeah, I get caught up in the moment sometimes, and yeah, Space Dog's one that I definitely should have mentioned, because from what I've met from the team, that they were some of the most supportive people and the most friendly people that like embraced me when I came into the space. So yeah, I want to give a massive shout out to Space Dogs. They actually they gave me one as well. You know what I mean? We decided like I'll give them a ChiRex, they'll give me the space dog, and I'm glad because I think the project's cool as. I definitely think that's gonna be like one of the top projects when it comes down to it. When the ecosystem floods and heaps of people come in, I think Space Dog stays on top. Is definitely one of the ones in the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Will there be other kind of dinosaurs in the future?
That's just time will tell. You know, time will tell. If people want different dinosaurs, I'll make different dinosaurs. You know, well, whatever. I go where the community wants me. The way I want to explain it is, I'm the paintbrush, and the community is the mind. You know what I mean? If they whatever they want this paintbrush to create, I'll create the things that they can't. And if they want different dinosaurs, I'll make different dinosaurs.
No.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
What dinosaur would the people like to see other than a T-Rex?
那个小杰三角龙，
I don't know how to say that. Like
三角龙，我来找一下啊。三角龙英语怎么？这个太专业了，这个。
我来。
OK， 三角。
Triceratops.
Yeah, Triceratops.
Yeah.
Triceratops. Oh, it's hard. It's hard to pronunciation. Triceratops.
English is definitely a rough language, man. What's it called? Yeah, look, if anything was going to be the next one, I really like Triceratops. My son loves them. So if there's any other, just pitch me the ideas and I might run with it.
迅猛龙，迅猛龙
Raptor.
迅猛龙。
There's a lot. There's a lot of names like.
Huh?
Yeah, Raptor.
Oh, Raptor. Okay, Raptor. Raptor.
So Raptor, I've actually already got a design for a Raptor. If you go through the Twitter, I've got a Raptor that I done before the T-Rex, and I uploaded it maybe 5 days ago, just to see what people would think, you know. But if the pronunciation is hard, just put the names in the chat, and I'll read it in the chat.
Yeah, ChiRex got into second position in Dexy for the weekly rank. It's a very phenomenal grade. So he want to know like what kind of like promotion way did you do? Which way do you think is the most effective one?
We actually got to number 1. So we're at number 1 for about half a day. We had more volume than Chia Friends until about maybe I think 12 hours ago. Chia Friends got more volume than us, but basically I think just being genuine, you know what I mean. I came into the space, I said exactly what I was going to do. I had the friends in the space that could kind of vouch for me. They basically could say to people, oh yeah, like they trust me, you know what I mean. And I think by getting that trust of the inner community, I think that's what really helped me, because I came in and people knew that they could trust me because of my previous like encounters and how I've been in the space. But other than that, I'm not a marketing person. I didn't do no marketing. I didn't do none of that. To me, it's not really important for a project that's trying to do something from the heart. You know what I mean? I think if it was like a hyped up project trying to get big volume, then dump to low, not caring, I think marketing's good. I don't like it. You know what I mean? I'm not really a marketing person.
Do you have any thoughts on the new standard of Chia NFT?
刚才我提的问被打岔，被他打岔了。
multi assets was
就是 Chia NFT 新标准，他有什么想法没有？
I think I didn't get the question exactly. So can you put that again for me? I didn't hear a little bit of it.
So the new standard is like you can treat NFT for NFT instead of treating NFT just for like XCH, and you can use a combination of XCH and CAT to get an NFT. Do you think there's a new way to play around with it? in the future with your project?
Well, see, I didn't even know that was possible yet. So I've learned something from the AMA myself, and that's something that I'll definitely be looking into. But yeah, that's cool. I haven't seen it since I got into the space, but I think that's definitely a good idea. I think trading NFTs is fun. You know, it's like trading cards. You know, when you're a kid, you trade baseball cards, Pokemon cards. You know, stuff like that. You know, I think that's really cool. There's definitely ways to use it.
Yeah, that's Chia officially announced just a couple days ago.
Yeah.
You you can go
Let's
back and look
go.
at the Chia Network official Twitter.
Oh, let's go. That's fire.
Any more questions? We have one more question chance. We almost done 1 hour already. 对狗子的想法，对狗，这个很好。刚才其实他没提到，那再强调问他一下，Bulldog，他对 Bulldog 的这个看法。
Any thoughts on Bulldog?
Wait, sorry, what's that?
That's another NFT project in Chia, very popular also. Do you know that? Bulldog.
Bulldog. Off the top of my head, I'm not too sure. To tell you the truth, I'm very concentrated on my project and what I'm doing. You know what I mean? It's not. I haven't really taken that much of a look around, and I don't think I've actually. I think I did see it the other day, but yeah, no, I definitely haven't looked into it. That project's been around for a little while, has it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it has.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still newbie to Chia.
All
right. 那个小金跟 Alex 讲一下吧。
Yeah, thank you, Alex, for everything. So this is it for now. For today. Please send the XAH receiving address to Jack or to me directly from Twitter. We'll send you our 河马道 HDT, which is a CAT token that represent us, potentially have a pretty good future. I mean, in terms of price. And we'll see. We'll see you again. Hopefully, see you again in the future.
Yeah, for sure, man. I was gonna say the same thing. I also want both of your addresses as well, so then I can send both of you a ChiRex because yeah, I really appreciate it, man. I'm happy that I was able to connect with everyone. You know what I mean? And my DM's always open. If the language doesn't need to be a barrier, you know. If anyone wants, they can translate. Send me the message. I'll translate. I'll send the message back. You know, I'm open to everyone. And thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Alex. And we have this AMA recorded, and we will edit and replay and upload it to YouTube, so everybody can see this video. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Alex. See you next time. Bye bye.
同志们。
好，大家再见。
拜拜。
大家再见，拜拜。